right, welcome to the third episode of Cheewitdee To Go. So we have Jeff over here.
Hello.
And Minty over here. And who is this guy?
Ian Harry.
Ian Harry.
Yeah.
Kun Ian, can you please introduce yourself for all of us?
Okay, I'm Ian Harry, an Englishman. I've been in Thailand for about 17 years.
17 years?
17, yeah.
Really? I thought it was 13 years.
No, 17. 1997, yeah.
All right.
You get less for murder in some jurisdictions. Yeah, I run a company called Zest Creative. We're a graphic design and branding company, and we do signage as well. And this is our office.
Right.
Good office, man.
Thanks, yeah, it's a bit messy today.
So I remember because I used to intern here for 3 months, right?
That was it.
Yeah.
Very good months.
Oh, yeah. So I spent 3 months here working with him. So technically he was my boss, and yeah. And the quote, the motto that you have is Zest Creative, not just a brand, it's an attitude.
Yeah. Zest is Zest. The word in English means speed, alacrity, love of life, energy, enthusiasm, and that's what we try and give to every project. We look at what they need, what their market needs, and we give them the best design product. So we don't just copy somebody else's ideas. We work out what the client needs, and we try and think about how that's going to relate to their market, and then hopefully just give them good work. Good work,
right? So that was the whole idea of that motto came from, right?
Yeah. I used to work for another agency, and I got bored of just filling out report after report, and I couldn't achieve what I wanted to, which was to make a difference to clients' branding. Right. So I thought, I was sick of this old style of doing things that you charge a client for everything and you just do what's good for you. So I thought, let's do something that we'll still charge for the work, but let's listen to the client more, which I feel that other agencies didn't do. Right. That's where the idea of Zest, enthusiasm for what we're doing, enthusiasm for what the client's doing, listen, try and understand, get on board with what they want.
Are you satisfied right now to
no, I'd like
what everything?
I'd like more money.
I'd
like more clients. But yeah, I love the team. The team are great, and we've been lucky with interns and that. Yeah. So the work's good and the clients are good. We just want more, and we just want to get bigger and bigger. Because I think I see the other way other agencies work, and I think we offer a better service, and I just like what I'm doing, But as to success in the business, it still could be better,
Better. So who are your clients? Like your main group of clients? Do you have particular
business to business services? So Sierra, Sierra Sports, they're one of our key clients. Arcadia, civil engineering company. There's Minor Group. We do some work for their property division. Yeah, good companies. People that they don't need constant marketing. They're not like Nestle or Nescafe, but they do need a little bit of good design. Who else? International schools. Oh good lord, the mind goes blank. Well, Mahanakorn, the big property development in the centre of Bangkok. We're doing their signage at the moment. Companies like that, that they need a bit of quality application.
Right.
Have you dreamt of this before, no. Even had an idea I'm gonna own a company here in Bangkok? It's
I think like a lot of professionals, you get into a position where you try hard and somebody trains you up, and then you get frustrated. You never dream of owning your own business, and trust me, if I could do this job with the financial pressures it brings, I'd be very happy, but I couldn't. So I had to set up my own business to achieve what I wanted to do, because the other companies I worked for didn't have that zest that I wanted to bring in.
So what's the real reason? Because so many people, I believe right now, so many, not only Thai, but many people right now thinking of quitting their job, doing their own business. What's that thing that really made you jump into the water and it's I'm gonna do this?
2 words: support from existing clients who are still clients of mine, and vision. You know, I knew what I wanted to do. I knew that this company wasn't doing it for me. I wasn't going to progress in my career, and then I got on well with my clients. You know, I actually preferred my clients more than the people I was working for at the time. You know, when I went to a meeting with a client, I had fun. I laughed, I enjoyed myself. Went back to the office and I was miserable, you know?
Cheewitdee, man.
Yeah, exactly, Cheewitdee.
That's why you're here. Because really, this Cheewitdee is really, we want to inspire people to create and be inspired always.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
Well, vision's the key word.
Yeah.
But be prepared. If you're going to, if you want to follow your vision, then you're going to have sleepless nights and it's going to be uncomfortable. But you're going to enjoy it because it's your vision. If you want to just have a comfortable life, stay in that boring job, you know, just do the job, you know, that where everyone's bitching at you, you know, but you're still getting a steady salary and you're moving up gradually. So it's a trade-off. Take what you want or take what you're given.
Right.
That sounds quite good. I'll write that one down.
I was thinking, I should just like write all this down and publish a book for you.
Absolutely. Well, actually, I'm glad you mentioned that.
Oh yeah, you're gonna go now. Kunian.
Yes, sorry, I'm sorry.
No, I'm just raising my voice just for the sake of it, to make it sound even better. Sound quality's sake, you know. Kunian, so what motivates you every single day when you walk into this office? Like, what motivates you to be this nice, happy Ian Harry? And
Bills.
it rhymes to what? Bills?
Bills and debts, yeah. That's what inspires me.
Well, more than that. Can you tell me more than bills and debts?
It's something I learned at university called meta leadership, that you have to, everybody's got lots of energy inside them, but not everybody is activated in their jobs. Again, it's this vision. So if you're working with somebody, you have to make sure that you channel their energy about their own goals. You make sure that they're developing in the company in line with what they want to be. So for example, one of our designers is an interior designer, but she wants to do graphics. So we ask her to do 80% of the time interior design, which she's really good at, but then we give 20% of the time for her to do graphic design. And so she's developing in the way, she's using the company to develop what she wants to do.
Do you always come up with the right answers, or sometimes you get into a situation where it's like, I made a mistake on this one? And how do you recover from it, if ever?
That's a good question. Well, look, sometimes you may do a project and you're working on it, and maybe you're too close and you think you've got the best it can be, and then 2 weeks later, after it's launched, you think, we should have changed that.
Yeah.
Sometimes you get a chance to change it and go back and redo it, and you do that, you know, okay, if we elect to do something ourselves, we'll do it free of charge and say to the client, look, I think this could have been better. If it's an advert, say, let's redesign it for you and let's launch it again. And sometimes you don't get all the right answers, but sometimes, let's say 2 times out of 10, you might get an answer that, you might get an idea that nobody else had got, and that's really, really good, you know. That, like say, there's a poster over there with it's a crossword clue, an advert for a hospital and CDs, and it's supposed to be like a cryptic clue that people have to work out. Slip disc, it's a problem with your back, yeah. And so the hospital really loved that, and it, you know, it went well. I thought that was something that nobody else could have got.
Cool boss.
Well, well, I get things wrong a lot, but yeah.
Not really.
I just don't tell you.
Oh, that's really
I just blame somebody else.
It's really hard in this business because you're dealing with clients and you're dealing with creativity, so it's like really, you know, it's really hard to get it. But I want to ask about questions because here in life, really, there's so many, like, you make mistakes. Some people can recover from mistakes, some people can't. So really, that's the advice that I want to hear from recovering from the mistakes that you have done.
Yeah, like every mistake, you just have to recover from it and sort of think about what you did wrong and think about how it could have gone better, and next time you'll have another opportunity and you'll learn. It's like everything really, isn't it?
Yeah.
You just get, very often you get a second chance and you just learn from your mistakes. So, next question if you can.
No, I'm like listening to what you said. It reminds me of when I used to work here.
Oh,
with
good
you.
Lord.
Oh yeah, good Lord, right? No, but it was fun. It was such a great experience working with people. It's hard, you know. It's really hard to work because like everybody, they are like coming from different places. So to be in this position as an intern, it's kind of tough. I'm not saying here, but in my other places, I've tried several places, and it's like, you know that it's not going to be the same place as in your home because it's going to be totally different. Not everybody will love you just the way your parents or your family are. So yeah, but it was great working with you, of course.
Yeah, I mean, that doesn't mean I don't come down. You know, being the boss, you've got to set levels and you've got to set lines. So if somebody's coming late, for example, or not taking, not working as a team, or not taking instruction from the other members of the team, you have to sort of lay down the law as well, which is, you know, you can use anger as a weapon, you know, as a tool, but don't use it as a method of getting work done. Sometimes you have to tell people that was wrong, don't do it again, you know. It's just normal.
Is this the first time? You had a business or became a boss?
Yeah.
Oh, let me shake your hand.
Thanks.
Good boss, man.
Well, no.
I guess I have.
Oh, sorry. But you should have seen the amount of turnover we had like before. Trying to get the right people, it's been very, very difficult. Yeah, it's horrible trying to replace people. Yeah.
Are you proud that you have how many employees do you have right now?
Let me see. We've got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of us in total. But I think we want to get another designer because the work's getting busier and busier.
Sometimes do you have this feeling like, man, this is my company, like I have like this is my employees and I'm like feeding their families or something like that.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Like, you know, they're my responsibility now, man.
Yeah.
Right?
I was gonna say
have that like that feeling sometimes when you walk in, it's like, I created this. You know?
Yes, I can answer that for Kudian because every morning you walked in, he's like, "Good morning, everybody. You're safe now. I'm here for you guys." I'm like, "Hi,
God
boss."
is here.
But I like that. That's a great attitude to start the day.
Oh really? What? You're safe.
When we
I'm
started
here.
at 11 a.m. I mean, no, 9 a.m. 9 a.m.
Yeah, we can edit that later.
No, but it was good. I really like that when you walked in, like started like shouting at everyone like out of nowhere. We were like, "Oh, like this day comes," and then Kudian walks in. "Hello, everybody. I'm here." Like, yeah, you're here.
You know why? Because it's Zest, man.
Yeah, he's trying to have
Zest,
Zest
right?
attitude, right?
Absolutely. So it come in and it's just like, right, okay, don't worry, you're safe. I am here to take care.
That's his word. No,
Take
really,
control.
I swear. That's like his line. He's like, "Don't worry, guys, I'm here. You guys are all good."
It comes from my old company when I was like a junior account executive and I was the only other Falang expat in the company. When the boss used to go off to a meeting, I'd go into the design studio and say, "Right, well, I'm in charge."
So your dream comes true finally.
Well, they also used to laugh, you know.
Yeah.
As my boss at the time said, well, probably out of relief, you know. No, it's okay. It's a very good question. Again, it's sometimes you come in and say like, it's like yeah, you come in and you think, okay, wow, okay, well, we're a relatively successful company. We're still going. We're getting a name, growing slowly, not fast enough, but we're still going, you know. And as clients have said, it's amazing that we're still going after 7 years as a small independent. But then it's like, say, driving a car or walking up to the top of a very steep hill. You know, if you stop and look around where you are, you'll lose all your concentration and you'll lose your confidence. Or say, imagine climbing up a really high flight of stairs and you look where you are and you suddenly realize, you know, if you don't stand up or keep moving, you're going to fall down.
Right.
And it's the same kind of sense of fear and sense of exhilaration that you get. So you don't have time to stop and think, yeah, I created this, because the minute you do that, you're going to lose everything. It's its own control, you know.
Because for me, I'm going to be like really happy, like, wow, I'm making a difference here.
Yeah.
You know.
You've heard of the Damocles sword story, though, yeah?
No.
Damocles sword?
No.
There's it's an old Middle Eastern parable about this guy went to dinner at the house of Damocles, a local ruler, and he saw thousands of servants and food everywhere, etc. And he was like really impressed. And he said to Damocles, he said, "Wow, you're so lucky. You know, you have all of this wealth, all of these people to serve you, all of this food. I wish I had your life." So Damocles invited this guy back for dinner another time, but the guest saw in the ceiling was a sword hanging by a single camel's hair, and it was perched right above this guy's head. And every time the doors opened or the guests came in, or the wind blew, it would sway. It was a single camel hair. And Damocles said, "Look, that's what it's like being in power. One step too far to the left or the right, and everything can come crashing down." So it's you have a bit of authority. You don't have a lot of power, but you do, but there's also a thrill and a risk involved in that, That's my lesson for today.
Oh, nice story, man.
Yeah.
Nice story. Yeah. Guess we have to wrap it up. So.
We love our royal family. Despite what we say, but that's because it's our royal family. We can say it. It's taught not to say anything.
Yeah.
And never cry on TV.
I was thinking like
Well,
TV.
can I ask something? Can you tell something to the viewers, Cheewitdee, like inspire them about their to anybody who's gonna make a business or wanna create something?
Yeah.
Go ahead, advice.
It's an idea of vision. Have a vision. Work out what you're doing. If you ever stop to analyse it too much, then you'll probably fail. So you just have to go with your gut instinct sometimes. Doesn't mean you shouldn't learn about what you're doing, but sometimes if you stopped and asked every stage, you'd never achieve it. So I think just have a vision and try it. Make friends along the way.
Nice to meet you, man.
Yeah,
You inspired me.
Yeah, very well. Good luck.
Yeah.
Thank you for the time. Thank
Thank
you
you
for the
so
interview.
much. Yeah. So thank you so much for taking me in.
You're welcome.
And
Thanks, Cheewitdee.
yeah, thank you, Mr. Cheewitdee. Yeah. So the next episode, we won't gonna tell you who it's gonna be again because we're still thinking of who is it gonna be. But it's gonna be somebody like Abe, somebody like Gab, somebody like Korean, somebody smart, fun, inspiring. No, stay. Somebody nice, fun, inspiring,
And a good boss.
and a good boss. And Alright, so I'll see you guys next episode.